Hello, do you know some of the impacts of soil management practice on spray deposition fate of pre-emergent herbicide? No? So stay with me because I have a really nice study to show you. Hi, my name is Jose Nunes. I'm a visiting grad student from Brazil, working with Dr. Rodrigo at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and I'm here today to talk about some of the impacts of soil management practice on spray deposition and fate of pre-emergent herbicides. Cover crop and soil residue herbicide have shown to be important tools for weed management. However, we do need to better understand the interactions between such tools. The goal of this study was to evaluate the impact of different soil management practices on spray deposition fate of pre-emergent herbicides on soybeans. For this study, we're evaluating 4 different soil management practices. We have no-till and conventional tillage, and we also have 2 different approaches for terminating the zero-rye cover crop that we planted last fall. For the roller treatment, we use a roller crimper just to roll the zero-rye, and for the glyphosate treatment, we spray glyphosate as a chemical termination of the zero-rye. Both termination practices were done on the same day right before spraying the pre. So one of our goals here is to evaluate the impact of this soil management practice on spray deposition of the pre. So to do that, right before spraying we put water-sensitive cards, 6 cards per plot, to analyze the herbicide, the spray deposition level of the ground. So after spraying, we took pictures of the cards and used a program called Gotas to read the cards, and the program gave us the number of droplets and also the spray coverage of the cards. This is a picture just to showcase the really nice difference that we had between the standing zero-rye that we terminated with glyphosate and the rolled zero-rye where no herbicide was applied. Now let's move on to the results. First of all, the spray deposition results. This graphic shows the number of droplets per square centimeter. And as we can see here, the tillage treatment resulted in the highest number of droplets per square centimeter. Okay. On the other hand, for the no-till, glyphosate, and roller treatments, there was a significant reduction in the number of droplets per square centimeter. On this graph, we have the spray coverage of the cards, and again, just like for the number of droplets, the tillage treatment is showing us the best result with the highest level of coverage. When we compare this treatment with the no-till, we can observe around 30% in spray coverage reduction. And for the treatment where we had the zero-rye cover crop on the sprayed pre, regardless of the termination practice that we adopted, we can observe around 65% in spray coverage reduction. And this is because the zero-rye cover crop can intercept a great amount of droplets and preventing them from achieving the soil, especially in this case that we had a high amount of cover crop biomass when you spray the pre compared with the tillage and the lowest double no-till treatments. So here I have a card from each one of the treatments just to showcase the really nice difference that we had in the number of droplets and spray coverage. So on the top we have the no-till and tillage treatments, on the bottom we have the rolling glyphosate treatment. Now let's switch gears to the second set of results that we have, which is herbicide concentration in the soil. So 25 days after spraying the trial, we collect soil samples of the first 3 inches of soil to analyze for herbicide concentration. But before we look at the data, it's important for us to take a look at this graphic here, which shows the precipitation in the area where you're conducting the trial. Because from the day that we spray and plant the trial to the day that we collect the soil sample, there was around 4.3 inches of rain accumulated. So this is important for us to better understand the results I'm going to show you next. So for this study, we adopt authoritative data as our pre-option, okay? And it's a combination of S-metolachlor plus sulfentrazone. On this first graphic, I have the S-metolachlor concentration parts per billion in the first 3 inches of soil. And as we can see here, for the no-till and tillage treatment, we can observe the highest herbicide concentration. On the other hand, for the glyphosate and roller treatments, we can see a significant reduction in the amount of herbicide in the first 3 inches of soil. Now we have the sulfentrazone results, and as we can see here, again, the tillage and no-till treatments result in the highest herbicide concentration, but now with one difference. The no-till treatment was not different from the roller and glyphosate treatments. But how much was that reduction? We can see that for S-metolachlor, it was around 60% of reduction, and for the sulfentrazone, it was around 35 to 40% reduction from the treatments that we had zero-rye cover crop when we sprayed the pre. So what are the main conclusions from our study? We could see that the zero-rye cover crop can have a great impact on spray deposition fate of the pre-emergent herbicide. And even with 4 inches of rain, from the day that we spray the pre to the day that we collect the samples, there was still a reduction in herbicide concentration in the soil. However, it's important to point out that this study is only looking for the application technology aspect of the zero-rye cover crop. We still have to keep in mind its ability to suppress weed emergence and development, and keep studying the possible interactions between cover crops and other tools used for integrated weed management.